everyone, I'm back with a new video. So, like I said last week, in this one I'm inserting the zipper into the back of the dress. The zipper is an invisible zipper that will zip up over the corset lacing to hide it. So if you recall from last week, I had marked out very faintly with white chalk where the zipper will go. The zipper is basically going along the fold that I'm making now, and it's this part here where my hands are that I've added the centre back skirt panels, and I'll need to figure out how the zipper is going to attach down there. Anyway, first things first, I need to iron down the centre back panels of where the zipper is going to go, and obviously do this for both centre back panels, so both sides. So now that's done, I am basting in the zipper along the fold with large hand stitches. So this will just help when I go to actually sew the zipper in by machine. It will help prevent the fabric from shifting out of place, because that's the last thing you want, and that is always what happens when you're working with flimsy fabrics like this, chiffon. So here I'm basting in the other side of the zipper. Now sewing the zipper into place by machine, and make sure to change the foot to a zipper foot if you have one. Unfortunately, my super basic sewing machine only has one foot, so I just sewed my invisible zipper with that regular foot. So now you can see the zipper is finally in. And as you can see, the bottom part of the zipper and the dress is still loose, but I'll fix that later. But for now, where the bodice is, the zip is in and it zips up. And it's always important to test that your zipper still functions after you've sewn it in. So my zipper works and I'm happy with that. So let's move on to the next step. Oh, and one more thing. So this part down here, you can see that the seams don't align perfectly at the two back panels for the skirt, but that doesn't really matter. It is at the back, no one will really see. So now I need to figure out how to close up the bottom of the skirt where the zipper ends. So I'm just trying to figure that out. And then eventually I decided I'm just going to go ahead and sew those back skirt panels the same way that I sewed all of the rest of the other skirt panels. I'm so sorry that the camera did not pick up the footage here, but basically I just sewed the opaque purpley blue fabrics right side together down the back of the skirt, and then did French seams for the chiffon overlay. So it's the exact same method that I used to sew all of the other skirt panels. I can link that video in the description box below. So now you can see that the purpley blue layer has been closed up, and now I'm just going ahead and sewing the French seam for the chiffon overlay. So, location change. I'm back at work and Christmas holiday's over, so no more parents' house. So here's how the front of the dress is looking so far. And here is the back, where the zipper is. And check out that zipper. I'm pretty pleased with it, to be honest. The insides don't look too pretty, but no one will see that. A lot of raw edges though. And there's along the top edge of the corset where it attaches to the dress. I think that turned out pretty well. And this top edge along the back is also still raw, so I'll fix that up later. And that's what the bottom of the corset looks like, all raw edges as well. I could close off the raw edges, but I think that will leave a bit of a lump when you're wearing the dress. I hope that made sense, but basically I'm trying to keep things as flat as possible, so I decided not to finish off those corset raw edges on the bottom of the corset. So that's the inside. I'll zip that back up. Also, I thought it would be good to show how all of the skirt panels look together. So the dress is just draped over my chair because I don't own a dress form, and the bottom is also yet to be hemmed. I filmed this next to a window, so the purple chiffon layer looks super light and pink. And also here's the underneath layer of the skirt, so you can see the actual pink godet panels as well as the purpley blue fabrics. And I think they both work perfectly with this dress. Thanks again to Nicole for getting me the pink iridescent fabric. I'm also pretty pleased with Lincraft for having the purpley blue and the pink georgette fabrics on sale. Yeah, they were pretty cheap, so pretty pleased with that. So popping that chiffon layer back over, and that's how all of the dress panels look. I think the colours are all very pretty. So that's that. And here's how the dress looks like when laid out on the floor, obviously with darker lighting as well. The colours are a lot more purple, but you can still see the hints of pink in the skirt, which I really like. And obviously it needs hemming. So it's actually quite a large dress. There's just so much fabric in the skirt. And now for some close-ups of the zipper and the corset lacing. And also the front of the dress. And I think that's all for this video. Next week I will finish off the top edge of the bodice, but until then, stay creative.